Welcome back, guys, to Whiskey Adventure. We've got Jeremy with us again today. So we've got a bottle from you that we get to review, and this is going to be a fresh crack. So this is Found North, the newest batch 10. This is age stated for 8 years, but what's actually in it is 23-year corn, 19-year corn, 9-year barley, and 8-year wheat. So no rye in this product, actually. And so the total mash bill, it's not really a mash bill, but total grain composition is 66 corn, 29% wheat. That's a high wheat, honestly.
That's true.
And 5% barley. So, Jeremy, I'm going to let you do the honor since this is your bottle. Go ahead and crack that, give some pours, and while you're doing that, I'm going to tell you a little something that I learned from my recent book that I've been listening to that you might not even know. Mr. knows all the things about whiskey.
Wow. It just depends on the day.
So, I was actually telling this to Vincent earlier, but apparently the way they do blends in Canada, oh, that's a good cork right there.
Nice.
What's the proof on that, by the way?
That is going to be
61.9%, so 122.8. So, pretty solid proof there. But so basically, the way that they do blending and mash bills in Canadian whiskey is so what they do is they take the single grains, they make 100% grain distillate, they age those separately, and then when they want to blend different grains together, they blend the different aged grain whiskeys together. So it's a little bit different from like bourbon whiskey where you're making a mash of actual this percentage of these different grains. Instead, you're blending this percentage of these different grains. So very interesting that I thought, you know.
I find it very interesting that this is not a rye product, given that most Canadian whiskeys are heavily rye.
Yeah, well, I mean, his Found North 18 year is one of my favorite bottles that I've had, especially of his, and that's a lot to say considering the bottles that you have, you know. But I always thought it was, I always thought it was a rye, and when I found out it was basically a bourbon mash bill. When I found out it was high corn, it blew my mind because I genuinely thought it was high rye, you know. But let's get into the ballot, yeah.
Let's just get into it.
Let's get into it.
Immediately sweetness on the
Very
nose.
sweet nose.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know, I'm just going to say it like a bubble gum.
Yeah.
Okay.
You guys getting that?
I get a bit more confectionery sweetness.
I'm getting confectionery sweetness, and I'm getting a little bit of grassiness from that wheat coming in.
Yeah, I get some of the grass, get some a little bit of the graininess.
What kind of bubblegum? Can you specify?
Is it double bubble? Is it extra?
Is it big chew, big league chew, or whatever?
5'9"? No. No, but absolutely.
I think there's a little bit of mintiness there, maybe. Maybe a little bit of juicy fruit. A little bit of juicy fruit there.
Yeah, that's accurate.
Okay, I can see the juicy fruit sweetness on it.
A little bit of like a light
You know
melon.
what? I'm getting a strawberry.
Strawberry,
I'm
really?
getting a strawberry. You know, when everyone says red fruit, right? Like we always assign, you know, like plums, strawberries.
Yeah.
Right? But
Raspberries.
Now, when you say strawberries, are you talking about like actual strawberries, or are you talking about like artificial candy strawberry?
definitely artificial candy strawberry.
Okay.
Yeah. You know, but it's interesting, right? So you're in the mint, you're getting the strawberry, you're getting that confectionery sweetness, you know, like you said, the vanilla, you know, like basically it smells like a fruit medley pie.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, so I do get, at least on that last sniff on there, a good medley of fruit.
Yeah.
I'm not getting any fruit personally, but maybe on the palate we will. So let's
Cheers.
get it. Yeah. Cheers. Cheers. Am I getting fruit?
I get a lot more spice.
It's damn good though.
I'll say I get a cinnamon baking spice like on it.
Definitely that confectionery sweetness. I think that's probably the first nose that shows up on the palate for me.
You know, this one definitely, and I absolutely has a grassy note, especially on the finish. Now,
Yeah. I mean, it's a high wheat. So,
you know,
29% wheat.
You know, the grain. But
Young wheat too. I mean, not young, but it's 8 years old wheat, so.
go one more time. Man. They always say it doesn't count
Yeah,
unless you
I
have
definitely get
3
that.
sips.
Yeah.
I think the third sip counts.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely get that grassy, minty on the back palate towards the finish.
I just, super late on the finish, I just got like a little bit of like a cough syrup note.
So, okay, third sip. See, that's where it really starts to develop. Yeah, I definitely get still the grassy, but up front is like layers of confectionery vanilla
Yeah.
cake. I mean, like I said, the fruit. There's no fruit on the palate, but
No.
it's extremely sweet, extremely balanced, and then it just
Yeah.
grass.
Well rounded.
Yeah, but you know, not so much like a Willet rye grass, but it's you know.
No, it's
you know.
it's not like a fresh cut grass. It's
no,
like
no, not like a Whistle Pig 10-year grass.
No.
No.
The mossy forest floor.
It's like a
You know,
like
honestly,
a dry grass.
yeah, that's accurate. I wouldn't call it fresh.
Yeah.
Definitely on the back end, that grass is just unmistakable.
Yeah.
But it's not.
See what some water does to this.
Yeah.
With the extreme amount of age on the corn that's in here, I'm really hoping that the water changes it quite a bit.
Dials back that confectionery nose.
I'm getting a little bit of anise on the nose now, which is weird since there's no rye in here. The confectionery sweetness is definitely dialed back, that's for sure.
I'll say is yes, there is some anise that does arise on that nose. Very subtle though.
Yeah, very subtle. It's just like floating out the top there.
You know, it kind of makes the experience much quicker. It's just kind of gone now. Like
The finish is faster, but I am, again, there's no rye in here, but for some reason I'm getting a rye spice and anise on it now.
Yeah.
And I'm liking it more with water than I'm without, even though the
I like
finish
it both
is shorter.
ways, with and without.
Yeah.
I mean, there's both ways its own uniqueness.
Yeah. I think water is definitely improves it for sure. Like you said, the finish, you know, is definitely shorter, but
It's more complex feeling. You know?
yeah.
Yeah. No, I 100% like it more with water for sure. Again, the
Yeah.
sweetness is dialed back, but the complexity is dialed up. And
Yeah, different from about the mid palate to the finish
Yeah.
with water is far superior.
yeah, I'm really liking it with water actually.
Now the nose and the initial palate on there is far better without water.
You know what? I get more of a peppery on the finish now with that.
Yeah.
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 Okay. I got some peppery on there.
Yeah.
The water kind of
It's so weird that all these like rye notes are coming forward. There's no
water,
fucking
yeah.
rye in this, but you know,
develop some type of blender roast going. Yeah, here it is on there. Put a little bit of water, and it'll be like your traditional rye.
maybe this corn was grown near some rye, maybe.
could be it. Yeah.
Yeah, but I will say the 18-year, that's still probably my favorite from Fell North. That ball to me it's just fucking top tier, dude. It really is. I mean,
My favorite. I mean, Peregrine.
which one is that?
Their 20-year. I think it has 20. It's Peregrine
Yeah, I
special.
remember you gave me a taster of that. That was pretty good.
Peregrine. Yeah.
The 18 and 20 year are probably the best. I think it's like 18, 20, and then 17 for me, and this would probably come like fourth.
Yeah.
From what I've had. I mean,
So-
the only Fell North I've had is
so-
from you and from Bobby, so.
I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, correct me if I'm wrong, but audience is that so when Helldiver was released, those who couldn't get Helldiver had access to this.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they
I
sent
don't
out
know.
emails, right?
Have
you
I
just
had
signed
Hell?
up.
Do you have Helldiver?
I don't have Helldiver.
If you don't have Helldiver, then I haven't had it. So I would definitely love to try it.
I remember that day though. We were in the garage, and remember I brought those out. You didn't. I don't think people had really had those too much back then.
Yeah, dude.
No,
dude.
I remember.
I think that would people voted that above the George T. Stag.
Dude,
You remember that? Like,
I mean, Found North,
obviously not comparable, but it's
they're doing some really special stuff. Honestly, the blending that they're doing, the transparency of what they're doing. You know, everyone. I feel like everyone at our level of when you're a real whiskey nerd, you really want full transparency as much as possible when you're drinking stuff. And Found North is definitely doing that. They've probably got even more information on their website. So overall, this is a really good bottle. What you said the MSRP was like $150 or something like that?
around there. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would probably place the value around like $120. Probably.
I personally, for example, I don't think it's better than my, batch. I think it's batch 6, batch 7, 6 year. I want to say, or the 8 year. I mean, to me, it's definitely not the my preferred batch of what I have tried. I mean, but it's solid like always.
Yeah.
So
I'm not mad at it.
no, it's good.
It's good.
Yeah, it's good.
It's good. 18 years is still the top for me for sure.
Yeah, it's special.
I would happily pay $200. You know me. The most I spent on a bottle is $150. I would happily pay $200 for the 18-year, dude. It's that good. It really is just that fucking good. But got anything to add, Vince?
I don't know. This was a pretty good bottle, but at 150, no.
No.
I mean, more closer to 100 range, probably.
Okay.
But I mean, it was good. It had its good, unique notes on there.
Yeah.
Add the water, you get more of your rye flavors that you
Yeah.
expect from a Canadian whiskey.
Yeah.
So
It's nice that you get a little bit of a nice shift with the water too.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's gonna be it for us, you guys. If you guys have tried this bottle, let us know what you guys think of it down in the comments below. If you haven't tried it, do you want to try it? Have you had anything from Found North?
Hey, if you're local, and you want to try it, just come over. I'll pour you.
Yeah, if you're in San Diego, Jeremy,
this guy.
Hey, I'll pour you.
North County Whiskey Club, hit him up. He'll let you try it for sure. But that's going to be it. Make sure you hit the subscribe and notifications around here. We do videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. But that's going to be it from us. And we will catch you guys next time.